Welcome to the second installment of Soaring with the Pelicans on HTC. I'm Travis Lucian. Today we're going to talk with our fans as well as longtime Pelicans partner Carolina Cool. We'll sit down with Carolina Cool representative Verlin Wolf and also talk to longtime season ticket holder Jeff Menz. Pelicans opening day roster featured 4 players that were first-round draft picks. We'll tell you who they are, where they come from, and what they're doing now in a segment we call Rounding First. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans had Special Olympics Day at TicketReturn.com field at Pelicans Ballpark. It was an exciting game for all who attended, and for those who missed the game, we'll show you some of the exciting events that took place at Pelicans Ballpark that day. And finally, we'll take you inside the clubhouse and show you what the Pelicans players had to do on Media Day at TicketReturn.com field, some of the fun happenings that went on and the zany questions they had to answer. I'm Travis Lucian, you're Soaring with the Pelicans. Alongside Jeff Menz here in the front row at TicketReturn.com field. He's been a season ticket holder since 1999. And Jeff, talk about all the baseball you've had a pleasure of watching in Myrtle Beach over the years.
Oh, absolutely great. We get to most of the games every year, my daughter and I. These are our seats now. And I have had an opportunity to visit a number of the other fields in our league. And golly, this is tops. This is absolutely top shelf. You know, at that time, Broadway at the Beach was fairly new, and Broadway at the Beach was being marketed as the new center of Myrtle Beach. And here at this intersection at the new center of Myrtle Beach, they were knocking down trees and got the bulldozers out, and we got to see this, you know, just come out of the ground. So, yeah, there was a lot of excitement, and opening night was just thrilling. It was packed. It was standing room only. The community really showed their support that first opening night, and a great game. It was a lot of fun. The closeness, this field is so intimate. You know, you're right there with the players. If you want to, there's an opportunity for you to get to know the players. And the other part is that it's a community. You know, our 106 front row here, it's filled every night. With season ticket holders. I mean, it's the same folks. We're here every year, and so it's kind of like going out with the family.
And here at TicketReturn.com field with Verlin Wolf from Carolina Cool, a longtime partner of the Pelicans since day one. And I know on our end, we're very honored to have partnered with you guys for so many years. What does the partnership mean to you guys?
Well, it has been a long time, since 1999, and it's just been a great partnership. We do work with you guys, and then, of course, we are a sponsor. We've had season tickets for a long time, and, you know, it's great to be part of the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. You guys are well in the community, and we like to be the same way. So the partnership has been real rewarding to us. We started putting the logo on our vans, I would guess, in about 2005, something like that. We have close to 50 vans out there, so it's no surprise you came upon one. I think there again, it's part of our partnership. We got our little cool cat on the side, and then we got the Pelicans logo, and it all goes hand in hand. And of course, we also have our employee party out here, where we get 100 and 120 guests to come out, and we have a great time doing that. I think it's very conducive to organizations having a good time here, so it's a beautiful facility. It is. It's great. When we first were getting season tickets, actually, you know, I don't think there was much awareness. And so if I didn't go myself or one of my employees, it was actually sometimes hard. And then you guys had a program to give the tickets to special causes and so forth, which I always thought was good. Well, now it's no problem. We have customers lining up for them. In fact, they'll call me months in advance and ask me if we could reserve a set of tickets for them for a certain time. It's the family involvement that you guys do, the activities in between, the fireworks, just, you know, you've got something going on every night. Thursday, I think it is, and all that just keeps it very enjoyable for families as a whole.
I'm Drew Parker reporting live from TicketReturn.com field where the Myrtle Beach Pelicans play their season. we're going to take a look at the first rounders of the team. There's 4 total. Outfielder Jake Skoll, outfielder Zach Cohn, pitcher Luke Jackson, and catcher Kellen Deglin. First off, though, we're going to go to Jason Wood, the head dog and manager of the Pelicans, to have his take on his first rounders.
What are your expectations for these guys and helping them move up to the next level, to that, Double A and so forth and so on?
I think one of my expectations is their preparation daily. I try to teach and instill preparation for the game of a 142-game season on a daily basis. Some of these guys are coming off short seasons, not a full season, so you got, like I said, the big thing is about the daily grind that we work on every day. How to prepare yourself for a game, how to control failure, how to control success, how to handle the media, little things like that you really don't see behind the scenes, but it's something that's instilled to them, and the game itself between the lines is a lot easier to them than some of the other stuff that they have to deal with.
Outfielder Jake Skoll was a first rounder in 2010, 15th overall out of Woodstock, Georgia. Let's take a look at Jake Skoll.
Jake, tell me a little bit about your time here in Myrtle Beach.
It's been nice, the environment around here, the environment at the field the Texas Rangers put around us is very nice, a good place to come play.
Now, you talked about high school. Before you decided to go and play for the Rangers, you were going to go to Georgia Tech to play football and baseball. What was it like when you had to tell Paula Johnson and Danny Hall, look, I'm going to go to the draft instead?
It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, because they were pulling for me whichever way I ended up going. But they have a good environment, good situation going over there. They were talking every day about what I was going to do regarding baseball and football. So it would have been a good situation too, but I don't regret, coming to play baseball.
What does it mean to you? A lot of people just shrug off the fact that they're first rounders, but really, what does it mean deep down to have that, that title for yourself?
It's cool. It's something that nobody can ever take away from me. It means something to say you're a first rounder, and I get to say that. But like you said, there's the added pressure that you need to produce and show numbers, but it's a good thing to be a first rounder. You're gonna get opportunities, so I'm glad I am one.
Your biggest mentor, right off the top of your head?
I'd say it's got to be my brother.
Reason?
Just seeing the way he carries himself on and off the field. His work ethic, the way he's battled through injuries, he's battled through this and that. But just try to model the mindset of the game after him.
What would it mean to you when the time comes to transition to the pro level and make your debut with the Rangers?
It'd be awesome. They've done a lot for me throughout my career, through bumps in the road, through the good times, and it was just, they put trust in me, picking me as a 15th overall pick in 2010. So it'd mean a lot to, show up for them and be able to play in the big leagues with them.
Zach Cohn, a native of Stone Mountain, Georgia, who played his collegiate career at the University of Georgia, was the 37th overall pick in 2011 for the Texas Rangers. An athletic and skilled position player in the outfield, Cohn is hitting .308 this season.
When you were at Georgia, there was, the accident with you and Jonathan Taylor, JT. Explain to me the relationship there. He was paralyzed in that. And explain to me how you and him have become closer since then.
We were always close, from the time we went in and till now, But since that, we talk a lot, and he'll get on me if I struggle. I'll get a text from him and stuff. But he's doing well, and everything's progressing, and keep staying positive with it.
JT was drafted by the Rangers. It's a nice thing. Explain to me what that means to you.
That's awesome, to play for an organization that cares about you, and they know what I went through and stuff, and the respect they had to do that for JT and for myself. It's awesome. It's fun to play for him.
Each year you've been with the Rangers, you have gotten better. What do you think has contributed? I know you've gone into the mindset and the preparation. Explain a little bit more about that as well. I'm
just relaxing more, get more of a routine. When I came into it, my junior year a little struggle, and then my first short season was a struggle. But you know, I'm building like a routine. You know, starting to take care of my body better, and you know, doing stuff like little things off the field. You know, makes a huge impact on the field. So, sticking with that.
Explain to me what it feels like to have a brother that went to Georgia Tech and you went to Georgia. Is there any love-hate there?
Oh, I mean, both of my parents went to Georgia Tech, so it's always fun in the family, you know, during the football games, baseball games. But I mean, good thing we play different sports, so it's not too hard. You know, you catch my brother wearing a Georgia baseball shirt, and I'll wear some Tech football stuff. So it's all love.
Luke Jackson was a first-rounder in 2010, 45th overall, from Southwest Ranches, Florida. He's one of the top pitchers in all of the Texas organization. This year, he's 3-1 with a 2.05 ERA with 30 strikeouts. He was among the best, actually top 12 in all of Class A ball last year in strikeouts. Now, he anchors one of the best staffs in the Carolina League, as the team is now 19-13 this season. Let's take a look at Luke Jackson.
Is there any added pressure knowing of, you know, your draft status and what you win overall?
I take it as almost like a pressure relief. Like, I mean, they care that much about you, they put that much into you, so I think they're going to give you a good opportunity to go for it. So,
well, what are your thoughts about the Texas Rangers organization so far since you've been here?
I love it. This is ever since I've been here, nothing but first class, and coaches and players and people they draft and who they build their organization behind is pretty spectacular. Well,
out of all the years that you've been playing, who has been your biggest mentor through everything?
To be honest, I had Storm Davis my first year, who was fantastic. He's no longer with the Rangers, with the Cubs. He's a great guy, and he's a great guy to talk to. He's been awesome. Brad Holman, who I had last year, who I think I learned a tremendous amount of just pitching knowledge and the game from him, who's probably put me far beyond what I was learning. I mean, I learned so much from him, and then this year, I haven't had him long, but I can tell him I absolutely love his coaching style and the way he handles his business. So everyone so far, all my pitching coaches have been fantastic.
Kellen Deglin was a 2010 first-round pick, 22nd overall for the Texas Rangers. He is now here in Myrtle Beach for his first season in Class Advanced A for the Rangers. He's one of the top catchers in the organization, catching a staff that includes Nick Martinez, Victor Payano, Luke Jackson, and Alec Asher, among others.
Tell me what it's like to play for your country in the Canada national team.
Yeah, it's always an honor to represent your country, and I've been privileged to play for my country 2 years with the junior national team, and then in the fall of 2012, I got to go with the Canadian qualifying team for the World Baseball Classic, so it was awesome to be able to qualify for the tournament. And then I got to watch my teammates and all the other Canadians play in Arizona too in spring training, so it was pretty sweet. You know, I expect myself to handle the pitching staff, you know, be on the same page with all the guys, establish a good tempo for the team, have the defense, you know, into the game, and take care of the staff, you know, block the ball, throw out runners, call a good game, do all that, and then, you know, hitting comes second for a catcher, so just, you know, get a good pitch to hit, drive it, move the runner over, whatever it takes, you know, just try to win some ball games.
Now the 0-2 pitch to Deglin. That one's hit high in the air to right field, hooking into the corner. It's going to get up and over. It's a home run. A 3-run shot for Kellen Deglin, and the Pelicans win it by a 7-4 final. So Deglin nearly hit his home run earlier. He gets the long ball here in the 9th inning, and Myrtle Beach wins it by 3. Welcome back to Soaring with the Pelicans on HTC. It was a beautiful spring day on April 27th at TicketReturn.com Field as the Pelicans played the Potomac Nationals. The Birds won in walk-off fashion on a 3-run home run from Kellen Deglin. It also happened to be Special Olympics night at the ballpark. In this next segment, we'll take you inside the day at Pelicans Ballpark on the 27th and show you why it was a memorable day for all who attended.
The starting lineups for your Myrtle Beach Pelicans. At first base, number 14, Trevor Adams, with Carolyn Petrick and Jennifer Baker. At catcher, number 6, Kellen Deglin, with BJ Richardson, Emma Puidara, and Glenn Holmes. And pitching for the Pelicans, the big right-hander, number 7, Luke Jackson, joined by Seth Greenway and Doe Whitfield. A big round of applause for the Pelicans and all of our Special Olympic athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we honor our nation with the national anthem. Performing the national anthem behind home plate is Savannah Thompson with Horry County Special Olympics.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what the power we held at the firelight, yet gleaming, whose bright fives and by stars through the peril fight. All the ramparts we watch with the guidance each beaming in the rocket wreck, yeah. I'm bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner, yeah, wave of the yen and the free in the home of the Bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Potomac Nationals and Myrtle Beach Pelicans, a warm round of applause for Miss Savannah Thompson.
You guys almost ready? Yeah. We're gonna come this way.
Before the season begins, the Pelicans players get to have a media day green screen session with the team. With all the fun theme nights throughout the season, this is the day that the Pelicans players get to participate.
My name is Jason Wood. I'm from Fresno, California. This is my third-year manager with the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Love Myrtle Beach.
If I was a pirate, my pirate name would be Captain Hook.
If I was a pirate, my name would be Peglegs.
They call me Pegleg Joe.
One-Eyed Willie.
Arr,
Arr.
arr. I am Juanito el Caminante.
My favorite dinosaur is a T-Rex. Roar! My favorite dinosaur is a Velociraptor.
The Velociraptor.
The Velociraptor.
My favorite dinosaur is a Brontosaurus.
Pterodactyl.
My favorite dinosaur is Barney.
My favorite dinosaur is the ostrich.
You know you're a nerd when all your friends play World of Warcraft, including yourself.
You know you're a nerd when you know more than the first three numbers of pi. You know you're a nerd when you're 23 and you still wear braces.
You know you're a nerd when you know every single Pokemon. Still, 10 years later.
My favorite thing to do at the beach is the boogie board.
Body surf.
Body surf and swim. Favorite thing to do at the beach is fish.
It's just hanging out and playing some volleyball.
Play volleyball and look at the girls.
My favorite thing to do at the beach is to check out the babes.
If I was a superhero, my superpower would definitely be flying. My superpower would be if I could fly.
If I had a superpower, I'd want to be able to fly.
If I had a superpower, it would be invisibility.
My favorite superhero is Superman.
If I was Superman.
Superman. Favorite superhero is Batman.
Flash.
Iron Man.
Catwoman.
The Wolverine.
My best pickup line is, how heavy is a polar bear? Heavy enough to break the ice, high and Trevor Adams.
My best pickup line is, are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
Diablo, mamacita.
So they call me Thor.
If I could date any Disney princess, it would be Jasmine because of her olive skin.
If I could date any Disney princess, it would be Ariel. Cinderella.
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
Princess Fiona.
If I was in a boy band, my boy band would be called the Tone Rangers.
My boy band would be the Four Locos.
The Skull Lippers.
99 Degrees. The Soul Patrol.
Would be called. My boy band would be called the Playboys.
What year did the What year did the Pelicans outright win their? God, that outright word's getting me. When did the Pelicans win their? God, this is terrible. What year did the Pelicans win their? What is it? When did the Pelicans win their only outright? This is brutal. It's so long. See you guys.
Thank you for soaring with the Pelicans on HTC. The first place Pelicans return home on the 21st to take on the Carolina Mudcats for a 3-game series. The homestand wraps up with a 3-game set against the Wilmington Blue Rocks, which will include a doubleheader on the 25th. For good times and great baseball, we'll see you again shortly. I'm Travis Lucian, and you've been soaring with the Pelicans.